Yeah, good evening, viewers. I just thought I'd do a quick video on the beginnings of our new project at the Mid Coast Diff Shop. This car I've had for probably well over 13 years. It's actually just sat in one of my sheds in storage. I haven't touched it for a very, very long time. All I really did is stripped out the carpet in it, so because it was a little bit wet and rotten, just so the rest of it doesn't rust. But this actual shell's is actually in pretty good condition. Like no rust in here or here, which is one spot where they go. Okay, it's got some little blemishes here and there, and the body's pretty rough, but all in all, it's a really good start. So the reason why this one's been off the road for so long is one of the agreements was when I bought it off the fella, Travis, may you rest in peace, buddy. He sold it to me, and I didn't quite have the money for the car, but I wanted the car. So one of the deals is I gave him back the 4-speed box out of it because I actually had a spare one. So as you can see, there's no box in it, and it's also got a ventilated block. So yeah, she's ran low on oil at one stage and put a rod out. This is a factory 4-speed car. So yeah, it's I'm just going to turn it into a little project. I'm just going to tissy up the engine bay, take the vinyl roof off and paint that, put some carpet in it, give the outside a bit of a polish and drive the bloody thing. So this is sort of what we've got in store for it. Alrighty, so this is sort of what I've got installed for it. I've had it dummied up in the car once before. I'm going to use a Kane Hemi manifold for it, which I've got some form of 4-barrel or 2-barrel. I've got a 500 Holly and I've got a 650 spread bore as well. As you can see, it's just a standard manifold with a flange on it, and we're running a Series 5 RX7 turbo on this one. This is all just dummied up on this block. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on running. I had this on my red car with a different manifold and blow-through carby many years ago, and it worked really well, I have to say. Yeah, it worked exceptionally well. We used to kick the thing out to about 14-pound boost, and yeah, it used to go all right for what it was, just a stock standard motor with a Borg Warner trans, believe it or not. Yeah, that's what's installed for the car, and as you can imagine, I'm going to need some bits and pieces for this car, so it's a good thing that I've got a couple of donors. So yeah, this car here, believe it or not, used to be actually my daily driver. It's got quite a good motor in it, trans and diff. As you can imagine, I rebuilt the diff many years ago when it used to be my daily. This one here is a car that I acquired from over on the peninsula. So yeah, this one here is actually a 3-speed manual car. Runs, but as you can see, she's in pretty average condition. But as donors go, yeah, I don't think you could do much better, to be honest. So yeah, it's something that I can just pillage parts off here and there and get mine happening once again. Yeah, so next step is to, as I'm doing today, yank the motor out. Then I'll be cleaning up the engine bay. What I'm going to do with this project is I'm going to do video installments as I go along with it, show you guys, you know, what I'm doing, how I'm going about it, and the results I'm getting with it. Just so you guys have got a bit of an idea of how to go about some things. I mean, I'm no expert, but at the end of the day, I don't mind giving it a go. And so it's probably better that I fail than you fail, and you guys learn by my mistakes. But you know, I've got a half an idea of how to go about it, as I have done this sort of thing before. So yeah, so we're going to get ripping into it. Another thing also is I'll go into how easy it is to bolt on and make power with just the easy conversion like this. Like I'm saying, anybody can do this sort of stuff, and it's just so easy to bolt this on. The hardest thing probably is the oil drain back to the sump. You know, you may have to either remove the engine to do that. That's probably about the hardest thing to do. But you know, bolt-on horsepower. Yeah, it's very easy to make some good power and have some real fun with a small combination like this. So yeah, once again, I'll go into it in more detail as I go along. But yeah, I hope you guys can join us for the ride. Going to be some fun. So yeah, stay tuned. Mid Coast Diff Shop. Thanks, guys.